And to help us do that, I would like to call upon this year's valedictorian, Joshua Denton.
I'd like to start it off by saying it's an incredible honor to be valedictorian and an incredible honor to represent such an amazing group of students that I've grown really close to over the past 3 years or more. You know, I came from Brook House, so whoever's in the crowd from there. It's been a great time and hopefully I do it justice. Vaping. Webster's Dictionary defines Sorry, Mr. Abney, I have your speech. I'll leave it for you after. Wow. Graduating class of 2015. I don't know about you, but when I was sitting in those seats 3 years ago, on the first day of grade 10, the whole graduating class of 2015 concept seemed like a faraway illusion of something we would never reach. But here we are, officially done with high school. We made it through all of the essays and feedback loops we had to write. We marveled at the square root of a happy face squared equals a happy face in math class. We suffered through every weird rock story a certain teacher told on the first day of every class. Some of us clawed our way to a passing mark in chemistry, lost sleep over tests and exams about worrying about getting an excellent mark. And we managed to work our way through those really tough classes that, despite how easy they sounded, you knew only Ryan McCoy would ever find them so easy. Now, we can laugh and joke about our time in Prince Andrew, but we had real problems, and you, the staff at Prince Andrew High School, were always there to help us through them. Whether it was providing a sympathetic ear and sage advice, staying late to help us prepare for tests, or giving us notes that we missed when we were out competing at our sports events. So I think all the teachers and staff in the room deserve a huge round of applause. Not yet. We would not be here if it were not for the love and support of our parents, guardians, grandparents, and all members of our family. Not to mention the fact that they've let us live for so long. It's a proud and emotional day for all of you, and I'm basing this assumption on the fact that my mother cried before we were out the house. She needed to take one more picture. Well, 50 pictures, and a whole box of Kleenex later, I'm standing here before you. You raised hard workers, great athletes, compassionate, caring, and strong voices of our community, and I think we all owe it to you to recognize your hard work and dedication in getting us all here today. So, class of 2015, I'd like to ask you to please rise, because I'm using my power. And I think we all deserve to give the class deserves to give a huge round of applause to the parents for their gift of unconditional love and support, and why you do this, Mr. Speaking of families, I would not be up here today if it were not for my grandfather. He was entrusted on the first day of school of dropping me off, hard enough task as that is. And when we pulled up to the front of the school, I didn't see a single person I knew. I turned to him and I said, I really don't want to go in there. What he said to me was something I needed to hear at that very moment. He said, Joshua, in that building, there are your old friends, but there are your soon-to-be friends and your soon-to-be teachers. They will all help you grow and become someone you will be later in life. But you will also become someone that helps each one of them grow and learn. Because in that building, You will find what you want to do, and that school isn't always easy. But in there, you'll find your voice. Plus, I have to go pick someone up, and I'm late, so get out of the car. He was right. He was late. Two of the biggest role models in my life are sitting in this room right now. I know that everyone in the graduating class has one or more role models in this AV room right now. Maybe they're the same as mine. Maybe they're totally different. But these two played huge roles in my life during my time at Prince Andrew High. They did not just teach the curriculum. They instilled in me life lessons that I will never forget. Oh yes, and kicked my butt when I needed it. But the most valued treasure that they gave me, for which I can never thank them enough, was allowing me to find my voice and my passion. That's a gift some people go their whole life without finding. So class of 2015, have you found your passion? Have you learned to use your voice? I know you all have one, and once you find it, you'll never want to be silenced. Your passion will give you the strength to work through the tough times and the means to support others when they need it most. It'll wake you up for those early morning commutes to that job and give you the drive to work through every day with an enthusiasm that's infectious. Most importantly, your passion will create your voice. Use it well. Let your voice speak for acceptance, justice, compassion, and caring. Use your voice to make your world a better place. The smallest kindness given will help you change the lives of anyone you meet and make you into a teacher for the people around you. Friendships are forged through shared experiences. I can see some of my friends crying here right now. We've also shared through laughter and tears. We've had many of these over the past 3 years, and I've been privileged to have shared them with you. These friendships will last a lifetime. Just like the construction in the main entrance seemed to do. We got each other through the potholes of life in the student parking lot. And it took a lot of talent and hard work to get where we are today. Just like Mark Kidston rocking the backflip to take Mr. PA. Sometimes school wasn't always convenient, just like ill-timed fire alarms right before dismissal between a certain break. So whether you made your friends in the hallway at lunch, the cafeteria, the library, room 201, Sunnyside, or by taking part of any of the clubs or sports teams, these friendships will define our time at Prince Andrew. Some of us traveled in a twister to the land of Oz, or went halfway around the world to Italy by much more conventional methods. And a shout out to the student council for all the hard work they put in each jailbreak, nay, assembly. We always looked after each other. We always looked after our community, and will be remembered for it. We leave here today heading to our futures, whatever they may be. Whether you want to be the next best Sobeys cashier, or a doctor, a business person, or a welder, a firefighter, social worker, nuclear physicist, or whether you want to run against me for Prime Minister of Canada, I'm looking at you, Alyssa. We're ready to move on to the next stage of our lives. So class of 2015, here we are again. We find ourselves ready to get out of the car. So why wait? Get out of the car. Prince Andrew High School, with all its memories and friendships, will always be a part of us. But there are places to go, people to meet. Listen to them, learn from them, embrace all possibilities. They're infinite. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Amy Young, our salutatorian, and our thanks to Josh and Amy very much for giving us these words.